Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. How you doing there, Parmentier? Yeah, I have... Well, I'm meeting a friend about 10 AM. So I had, like... I don't know, like a spare half hour. But I've got some major allergies today, which is why I sound like crap. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what it is. I just woke up this morning and I cannot stop sneezing. I think I must have sneezed about 15-20 times the last 2 minutes here. So, I'm gonna hold it together. Keep it together, man. This is a sneezing hour, apparently. Oh, do I know what they've done? Look at all the grass the other day around where I live, and I don't know. Apparently I must be allergic to that after the fact. Okay. I am good at it, apparently. Oh, dear. No, so I thought I'd just do the replay here. Rather than wait till later. Might as well get it done now while I've got some time. How you doing there, Mexi? Good to have you, my man. My Mexicans. Okay, we occupy the base. That's usually quite nice. Oh, that's a shame. Sorry to hear about that, Parmentier. I hope they're getting well soon. You could say almost swimming. You're doing swimmingly there, Mexi. Right, so... The fear. The fear. I've got a lot of... Whoa! Nice! Nice! Nice. Nice. I'm doing alright, I just got like a load of allergies this morning for some reason. So we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 around that area at least. But there we go, the Westralia. Bestralia. On fire. She's not gonna like that, one would imagine. We are running G3M2s with torpedoes this turn as well, actually. From the Nadzable area, so they may yet hit. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. It showed damage to the engine, so we do have multiple submarines in that area as well, so we should possibly be able to pick her off. Whether it by sub or whether it by aircraft, we should be able to pick up on that. But it's really interesting. I don't know why he's sending things like that. He knows that we have control of the area as such now. But he's done it before when he sends in single task forces, and most of the time they do survive. It seems when they're on the coast, they seem to do okay. I'm not too sure, really. Well, they seem to do well when they were on the Burma coast, so riddle me that one. Riddle me that. Okay, so it's moving back towards Australia. So that is a big shame for it. I do really apologise about the sniffling. It's just, I don't know what the hell. It's just some sort of, like, allergy that's kicking my ass right now. Ship's down there, okay. Right. I do have subs in this area. Looks like we might get an airstrike out there on top of the AMC. It depends. It depends, really. It depends on the range that they're set to. I can't recall what range they were set to now. We did see shipping between Australia and New Caledonia, so that's rather intriguing then. That's why I like the float plane subs. They're really good at their job. And the fact is, well, we got the AMC there. Yep, so begins the attacks on Port Moresby's airfield. I believe we're flying about 15,000 feet here today. With a good couple. You can see then we are being damaged by flak, so it does have some adequate flak there. Yeah, 15,000. We do have more that should be coming in as well. I do have the escort set up now for the Sallies. Now, I'm not entirely sure how much damage this is going to do. It's not going to do a lot of damage, but if I can slow them down, that's worthwhile. It doesn't say which unit we're targeting there, so we don't have very good detection level. We do have more lilies coming in here. Nothing to report on there. More lilies coming in. More of the hits. SB3s, yep, we do have the Key 43s here intercepting. One damaged. 2 damaged. And as to say 1, but it's still 1 damage, 1 shot down. End of 1 damage there. So it's going at about 10,000 feet, so we might be a little bit low. I've got some that are like 12 maybe, or 14. I think I've got some down about 8k. Or even lower than that. I think some are actually at 5k, so it depends on which group is actually intercepting here. Well, they're climbing, so it might be the 5k. Oh yeah, with the 20 mils would be nice, yeah. But they're doing well enough, really. They're doing well enough. Speed things up there. So, we do get a couple of them, which is nice. Yeah. Shoot down a few there. They're going to be here anyway. Oh, he's hitting the ones to the south. That's fine. They're coming from Langchao, so we'll deal with them. Okay. So, it doesn't look like we'll get a strike on the AMC. We're moving into the PM phase. So who knows there, really. Well, the G3M2 has spotted her, which is good. We did have an attack on... that's my alarm going off there. That's when I should have gone up. But I don't sleep very much. So Task Force 39 has been detected by Allied float plane, which is interesting. Okay, so he's moved the Revenge away then. Looks like it didn't want to tangle with us there again. It would be frankly nice to get a strike on the AMC. I don't know if it'll happen really. We did have a G3M2 buzz it. But we do have subs in that area. He doesn't have particularly many places to go, so I think we'll pick him up. But even so, taking a torpedo there would have been nice. I think 2 would have probably put her down, or at least crippled her, really. Oh, come on, make it, DMS-10. Don't! Don't! Yes, you survived! Barely. Right, she's got one hex to go. She can make it, man. She can make it. If she's put out the fire, she can make it. If not, she'll probably... I mean, she's probably going to go down, but let's be real, she can make it. She probably won't, but she may. So we do have our shock attack over here then against the 30th Group Army and the 78th Chinese Corps. You can see the 6th Division, 17th Division, 12th Independent Mixed Brigade here attacking. So yeah, that's a broken core. They'll probably head back to Changsha. Yeah, towards Changsha, so up the road. Lacking supply as well, so we take very minimal casualties, sorry. So 14 disabled, 2 disabled, so we inflict 172 squads destroyed, 40 disabled, 40 destroyed, 49 disabled, 9 destroyed, 4 disabled, 33 guns destroyed, 18 disabled. Deliberate attack over here then, so the fair prevents our provincial Chinese Corps. So, this is a time we've finally been checked over here. So I think... it's in ops mode though, that's good to know. So it's moving somewhere. So that's good, at least can inflict some casualties on it. Slow it down. And we do have our shock attack over here then with the 18th Division, the 14th Tank Regiment, the 33rd Division, and the 6th Tank Regiment. We're seeing here then the forces we saw previously. Excuse me. I mean, this is going to be probably painful, but we do have 2 divisions here and 2 tank regiments. He does have a myriad of forces. So, we'll see here, really. It looks to be going well so far. But the fact is, we're in the actual hex, so we'll just keep on attacking them. It looks like a unit's been destroyed there, actually, which is a good sign. That is a good sign, usually. 6 tank regiment attacking here again. Quite a few of these units have lost a lot of their strength, like the Burma brigades there. 1-to-1 odds there, 278, 160. So we don't kick him out of the hex, of course. 1-to-1 is to be expected, considering it's a decent amount of AB there in times 3 terrain. Shock disruption fatigue, terrain and experience. So we have, wow, we suffered very little there. One squad destroyed, 64 disabled, 5 disabled, 5 disabled. Yeah. We inflict 1,364 casualties, 64 squads destroyed, 115 disabled, 18 non-combatants destroyed, 21 disabled, 1 engineer destroyed, 3 disabled. We destroyed 1 unit, I'm not too sure which one it was. But yeah, you can see really how that looks. Like, we destroyed as many as we had disabled, but ours will come back, and then we disabled more than that. Oh, so sorry. So we'll take the base there. So attacking once again against the Maxar garrison. 21. No, just going to keep holding out. I don't know how they have supply. I might as well just keep attacking, because this is it. They have practically nothing left. So we're attacking over here, but so he has the 13th Burma Rifle Battalion. Not an insignificant amount of AB, but I believe it's clear terrain, so we do capture the base there. They'll be forced to retreat over there, which is nice. To my way, yes. So we do capture the base there. There we go. So they were in ops mode. Yes, and they take... Yeah, we didn't take any casualties there. 127 inflicted, 5 destroyed, 2 disabled, 8 destroyed, 1 disabled, and they're kicked out of the base there, which is nice. So that is inferior open. Once I get the enemy forces off the rail line, that is. So we capture the base over here. It's an Empire. And there we go. So we have a good turn, relatively quiet for us. Then Rebal expands there to port size 4, which is nice. Quite happy about that. Okay. Ah, dear. I'm gonna have to get one of those sweets or something. You know, the ones that open up the airwaves. I feel so bad because this microphone picks up way too much. And I can't tap out to mute myself. So I feel bad. So we have the 63rd Naval Guard, which just arrived, which is nice. Okay. I'm going to have you move down to Nagasaki. When I do have others, actually. Let's see. Right, they're ready to go, actually, so I can get them loaded up and ready to move out. They'll come in quite handy. And we do have a garrison unit that arrived last turn as well, which is moving towards Nagasaki. So you can see the 11th garrison unit here. It's about 120 or so AV. Gets to be a little bit more than that. They're actually really nice units. I mean, this is it. That and like a base force or two at Manila would be perfectly fine. I mean, yeah, even just like the infantry regiment that we do have over here at Manila would be more than enough to hold Manila, which is nice. Oh wow, we finally cleared the mines baton. Jesus. Wow. Ooh, that's a lot of bad flooding. Oh, God, I'm sorry. Oh, so bad. But there we go, we finally cleared the actual mines over here. Now, whether she makes it or not, I'm not too sure, really. But it is finally cleared. We'll go ahead and clear the mines over here at Manila. I do have more minesweepers coming in as well, so at least we have that. If she can make it, I'll be quite happy. She's at 92, but the fires have gone out, which is nice. So if she can make it into port, she might yet be able to survive. She's told to auto-disband when she gets there. She's on cruise. If she makes it for during the night, she'll probably live. She's gone into times 2 ports, well, size 2 ports, so at least she has some chance of surviving if she makes it. I did move these forces out here. I'd like to build up the airfield, I think somewhat. I'd like to have this chain built up. So Bang's quite nice, it says it's on the tip there. I don't know if I'll build it up much beyond. Right, that's interesting seeing that report there. We saw that there was 1 BB there. Ah! Right, so this is why I have such long-range reconnaissance, because we're aware that his carrier is afoot. And that looks to be... the other British carrier. I don't think that's Hermes. That would be Indomitable, is it? Or is that the class? I forget which one it is. But that looks to be her. So that's good. I can actually have submarines moved into that area. And yeah, we can prepare for that. At least we're aware of it now, which is good. But in fairness, I don't think there's anything he could do to stop the inevitable now. His tank battalion's finally moving, but it's moving far too late. So they do have a whole lot of fatigue and disruption here, so they are going to have to recover that. But I'll get the headquarters moving across. Get them in there. That's a bit weird. Why are they not moving across? I don't... Okay. What? Why is it selecting the 18th Division? Why does it do this? The game's weird like that sometimes. Right, there we go. Now you're actually going to march. Better. I still wonder if I want another... I could get a headquarters up there, but that's fine. Could I have told this of an army to prepare for that? Maybe. So I forgot about that. Oh, I can't prepare for non-base hexes, so that's fine, but... so I can prepare then for Magway, which seems to be where his forces are going. Actually, I'll tell you what, I'm going to have a... I'm going to have the army headquarters march north. It's not too far away from where it needs to be anyway. But I think it'd be worthwhile to have a army headquarters in the north. At least then they can actually participate in the battle then. And it means that if we could take Magway intact, that's well worth the effort. I do have these forces on rail lines. So they're all being loaded up. The Imperial Guard Division is tomorrow. The 5th Division could be moved out. Maybe I have a 5th Division shifted here. It doesn't look to be moving anymore, which is a bit of a pain in the arse, but it is as it is. Can't do much about that. Closing in now on Magway, so we should have this TIE element arrive tomorrow. I'm not going to attack with it until I get, like, overwhelming force. Right, so they're in position now, so I could have them march to the north. Yeah, there's a lot of fighters there, but they're likely going to escape. And we'll have these forces march north to Mandalay. Oh, do I want to do that? I've got another unit moving this way. Yeah, I guess I'll march to the north. I can get a division up this way. And I need to kick these guys off the rail line. If I had a unit here, and a unit there, but obviously I need a unit here as well. We could surround them. He's blocking the rail line, which is a bit of a pain in the backside. In fairness, what I could potentially do then is have, like... Well, let's see. The tanks are here now. I'd have been better off... Well, this is it, I guess. I could move them into here, but they're not going to do too much good. I'd actually be better off railing them down there, I reckon. Otherwise, they're going to have to move the hex back to move them around to go this way. So yeah, we'll move them to Prome instead. So it's a little bit of a delay there. It's better than going across the trail. Across the trail, they don't make much in the way of progress at all, so it's not worthwhile. Apologies. Right, okay. So what I'll do then is I'll get 5th Division to go to Prome as well. I could have the artillery go north. Do I need the artillery? I don't think it hurts to have the artillery go north, frankly. A lot of it won't move as of yet, but it doesn't hurt to actually have it go north. We'll need it there anyway. I mean, it'll be a few days marching north, but in fairness, there's not a problem with that. And we're not going to attack Magway until we get a division there, really, just to make sure we can take it with absolutely overwhelming force. Tanks as well would be excellent too. They would really seal the deal. Yeah, look at the size of these mortars, though. Holy moly. Like 16 32 centimeter mortars. Those are some big boys. Okay, there we go. So that's them. I may perhaps hold Imperial then as reserve. In fairness, what I'll do then is I'll have Imperial move over here to Tuungo. And then what I can do is I could actually have the Imperial Guard attack here. Yeah, see, the issue is I don't control this side of the hex. So it might actually be... Yeah, I tell you what, what's a better idea then? And would actually allow me to do a lot more things is I'm going to march down here to the south. I'm going to march south. And then in about, what, 4 days, they'll arrive here. So 4 turns, we'll have that side of the road open up. And then at least I can actually control this hex. Or I might even just have them there. Not too sure really what I want to do on that one. I guess it's probably better off just marching north. He's going to likely retreat this way anyway, so... I guess we'll see. We don't have to attack here, so what I'm going to do then is actually have the 2nd RTA move south. The 4th RTA detachment can stay here. What I'll do then is have them march south to Tuungo. And then once we have Magway, I can get rounds up down there. But I have to go through here. He's a bugger. He's a bugger. That's why he's here, isn't it? To try and keep us in check. Bloody bugger. What I'm going to do then is march them in combat mode. What a bugger. What a bugger. It's a slight inconvenience, that's all it is. We're going to get these units marched this way. We'll get the division marched this way. Well, rail up this way will be fine. But no, it's good to see that we have sights on a British carrier. It's good because it confirms that at least that there's not an American carrier here as far as we can tell. So that's nice. I do need to get a float plane out that way. Right, so we'll arrive there tomorrow. We should have arrived today apparently, but hey-ho. Right, they're moving out. I want that hex above all, that's what I want. 350 AV here, so we are recovering slowly but surely. Right, they're 20 miles into that march. I don't know why that march takes so long. There's like major road halfway, but I guess it is into mountains, so it takes a long time. Okay. Right. So, we do see veterans here. Apparently there's 2 ships here. But the good news is I do have plenty of submarines I can move down this way. What I can do is actually have that submarine move this way. But we can sort that. It's a shame. I think we have the G3s here ready to go. Or are they the other base? Yes, they're here. Yeah, they were set to attack. 50 search. At 14 as well, so they're well within range. Looks like they moved into heavy rain, so maybe that cancelled their attack, perhaps. Right. Unloading some supply out here. What I'm going to do then is leave behind 1 ship here. Is there anything else here? There isn't. No, that's the other ship I just put into that doy. I think there's like a submarine there or something. You're moving southwest. Well, what I'll do then is have you dock here and have you unloaded. And what I can do is have the other ship move south then shortly. I do have fuel that is moving south. Yeah, we have just a little bit of fuel on board these ships over here, on board the PBs. They're moving south. Just a little bit of fuel is good enough, just to get the submarines moving, which is fine, which is what we want. Get them back to the bar so we can repair them, refuel them, make use of them. We see a sub over here then. Okay. Yeah, the float planes do a really good job. KB is almost back at truck then. It'll arrive tomorrow then. Just a day shy today. That's fine. Yeah, we're going to gear up for the wake operation and then finally take wake. That would be nice. No fuel in there. Would have been nice. I had a little bit of fuel, but I'm not surprised. So I see a few ships out here. We're seeing ships all over the place here. Okay. There we go. So 21st Division has finally arrived. There we go. Long last. As we'll go ahead and we'll order the attack here then today. Well, tomorrow. Do I want to have these other units attack? I don't think I need them to attack. It probably is worthwhile, actually. Yeah, it's worthwhile, because even if they... I can't imagine the enemy has much, but it does help us there. I might as well... Do I have him... Yeah, I'm going to have him set their preparation for Lucina. I think it's worthwhile. May as well. I can have the 5th Fleet concentrate on Lucina as well. And then at least they gain a bonus, so might as well go for the bonus. Might as well go for the strongest attack we can manage. Okay, so across the river over here. So they do have some disruption. So I'm going to have them actually broken up to recover. There we go. The brigade, I'm going to march back across the river. Or actually, I could just leave the brigade here in fairness. It is worthwhile having a strong force on both sides of the river. If you can manage that. See him moving here then. Right, so 7 units over here, 3 units over here then. So we're a little bit too late then. So he's gonna arrive. Well, he's finally arrived, but this is why I wanted to march. Yeah, we might, I don't know. If things had gone a little bit differently, we might have been there on time, but that's fine. That's fine. And so we'll move into the Hex, and we'll engage him. Looks like we slowed down those units. Should have started bombing earlier, but that's okay. Right, so we've reached this Hex over here, which is fine. That's where we want it to be. We will order an attack, and then we'll march north to Xi'an. Oh, sorry, not Xi'an, to Langzhou. There is AV here at Langzhou, but it should be fine. God, the weather's so bad. We're not seeing good intelligence over here in the north. So we know that's a decent unit then. I'm glad that we finally found it. Right, he's moving there. He's trying to cause a lot of problems in this area, frankly. The good news is that we do have these units marching over here, and they do have low supply, but supply will make its way out here in time, especially once we capture Langzhou, we'll have it good there. Let's see then, still the 1 unit. It looks like he might finally be marching here. It looks like a movement tick, he may finally be beginning the march. But we'll take Ankang today. And this is it. If he's finally sallying out from central China, it's a little bit too late in my opinion. It looks like there is a movement marker there. But he's gonna move 2 days per hex here to get to Qiankou. So we've got the forces over here then, they've just arrived. Rhino. Still these guys over here that are gonna move in there. Okay. Right, what we're going to do then is march to Qiankou. And that's the funny thing is, it's only 184 miles, but because it's secondary road, it'll take a little while. But I mean, there's like 4 days, so by the time he's here, we'll be here. Yeah, that's 4 days. Then that looks like another 4 days. Yep. So, by the time he's here, we'll be here. By the time he's here at Qiankou, we'll be here. But that armoured car will be moving quickly. So yeah, if he gets his units across to here, that's still fine for us. We'll still be able to kick his ass out there. If he stays at Qiankou, brilliant. It depends on how much he moves. He'd have to move everything to really give us a delay, like a meaningful delay. But I mean, there's 2,500 AV there. That's not insignificant. Right, tank regiment arrived there, so the road is now open, so they can go north. I don't know if I need them north, but I think it helps to have one go north. It sure doesn't hurt, really. Right, have them march Qiankou. So we can go to Qiankou. I like saying Qiankou. It's not Qiankou, but I got the special allergy voice today. So it gives me a little bit more gravitas. No, it doesn't. I'm just blowing hot air at you. Right, okay. And this is it. Do I need the armor down here? Armor would be great. Do I want to commit all the armor in China? Well, most of the armor in China to this. I don't think it particularly hurts. I mean, this is it. There's not that much in the way of clear terrain left. I think in the north, having a good few armored units, obviously that are fast moving, they're going to be able to do quite a number against them over here. That'd be nice. Right. We'll tell them to march. Yeah, I'm going to tell them to march to Langchao. I have one armored unit moving here, so they can carry on. I mean, that's it. Secondary road. It looks like they got bloody bombed today. Those bloody aircraft. I'm going to have to fly some escort over here. Just a couple of aircraft, but it slows you bloody down. But we are inevitable out here. Yeah, we'll get forces moving. It's very good to see that we have eyes on at least a carrier. I do have my submarines heading back into this area, which is nice. Another sub heading there. And this is it, I'm moving them into Rangoon so I can make use of them. Okay, they're complaining about supply. So we do need to get another supply run then into here. I'm going to obviously hoard that supply. It's probably because we've got the naval guard unit in here. Put that into bloody rest mode, that'll help. But I will have to set up another supply run then. The AKE's here. Okay. Right, I'll have them move out to... Well, I could actually do it from... Do I really want... I don't really want to have them so exposed, but I do need to actually transport stuff here. Yeah, there's a base force there now. Put in combat mode for the time being. Yeah, I do have these assets over here at Rangoon, so I could set up a mission to move supply to Port Blair, which is fine. Okay. So we're looking at 59 airfield damage. So he's got a few aircraft on the ground. But that's it. We can just keep up the pounding of war speed now. Unless he actually moves aircraft there, or over there, there's not much he can do. But frankly, this is it. He doesn't have major airfields in the area. That's a problem for him. Yeah, so if we take a look, like, his closest airfield is Cooktown. And Cooktown's a level 1 airfield. There's Torres Straits, or a whole island, which is a level 1 airfield. And that the level 1 airfield's still 9 hexes away. I don't think there's much, if anything, he can do there. That one there can't, is 11. And there you can see, obviously, Townsville is 14 hexes away. And that's a level 3, which is better than all the rest, but it's quite far. It's 14 hexes there, and that's far. And that's the 0 with extended range there. Okay. No, we're looking pretty good then. The DMS survived. We hit a AMC, which was nice. Looking good. So you can see that we gain more points here from beating up Chinese units, which is nice, and more from beating up, units of the British armed forces in Burma. So it's a good thing. Aircraft losses today then. So he loses 8 SB3s, which is nice. We have a G4 go down to Ops, a G3 go down. A TBD-1 Devastator. So he's running them somewhere. He's definitely abroad somewhere with his carriers then. That indicates that he might be moving. That might be what we saw to the south actually, which I've still not yet checked out. Last turn doesn't say anything there. Yeah, okay. So we're seeing CLBB here. This is what I love. This is what I really like about this. Is like, you look here. We have I-21. That's flying a Jake. So that's a Jake there with like 8 hexes of range. There's 2 Jakes on board there. There's another Jake on here. So that's multiple float planes, and they're just really bloody good. This is how we see. This is how we'll fight. So that's good to see. That is very good to see. I do have all these submarines over here that I'm going to probably have vectored south, and I need to have another like sub base out here just to make this easier. But I could have them sent back to Rebel perhaps, and then move south. But we'll see about that. Looking very, very, very snazzy. But it gives us that forewarning, which I'm really happy for. But the good news is well, we've shifted the zeros around some more. We're moving aircraft around each time. So there's a 4th KUS in here now, so that brings us up to 27. Yes, there's 27 here with 1 in reserve. We have another... Well, that's 21 zeros there. Over here. Yeah, look at that. We have 30, 40, 50... That's a lot of zeros, man. That's a lot of zeros. So that's 51 here in total. There's another 21 here. And then we have another 28 over here then in total. But that's it. That is what makes this so strong. This is what makes us able to compete with that, man. Is this production. And this is the thing. He's not going to be privy to the amount of zeros that we produce. I imagine he probably has some inkling that we are producing quite a lot. But we have quite a big expansion plan for zeros. We still have more zeros over here as well, which is nice. Obviously, we are using them to train, but we are increasing the size of our zeros all the time. And then this is it. We have managed... Oh, good. Oh, good, 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 good. KB actually made it back into port, which is nice. That's excellent. So I could have her disbanded into port then to make use of her. Excellent. Yeah, so you can see that obviously KB here is carrying 184 zeros or 201 total. That's a lot there. The factories... Oh, which factories should I be looking at? I forgot which base I should... Which base am I looking at? I forgot which base we're talking about now. Oh, oh, right, right. Oh. Why am I looking at this? I'm talking about air production. I don't give a damn what he's producing here. I mean, yeah, that's industry, but that doesn't mean jack. I mean, that's 921 supply each turn, which is not insignificant, don't get me wrong, and then that 1,000 there from the heavy industry. That's nice, but that's not producing zeros. Like, who gives a shit what he produces in Australia? Who gives a shit? Because it doesn't mean shit right now. Okay. That's fine, Parmentier. I'm not quite understanding the point they try and make there, but that's probably because I'm just tired and riddled with allergies right now, so forgive me. Okay, so we have that there. Now, we're looking good. We're looking very good. I do have the forces over here. He's moving this way, it seems, which is not too surprising, but even over here, we still have a decent amount of power. Ciao, ciao. I do need to go ahead and... Yeah, so I do have 2 naval guard units over there. A 3rd one moving out as well. The garrison's great, because I can use that and lose on. So what I'll do then is get the actual forces of the 51st Division, was it, assembled down here. Will be good then. Right. Okay, looking good. Looking good. I think we'll leave it here for now then. Okay, well, I-19 can't be criticised for lack of trying. She launches 6 torpedoes, but one of them hits, but that's fine. On fire. Doesn't say, like, heavy damage. It did say engine hit, so she's probably hurt, but she's not dead. But the thing is, she didn't make it to where she wanted to get to, and she got hit for her troubles, which is worthwhile in my opinion. So a couple hits there. Yeah, so a Prome, that was nice. Near Prome. Yeah. I mean, this is it. He's losing and losing there. It just compounds it for him. But you take a look, he has 59 guns. He has 9,229 infantry. It's just decreasing. Decreasing. Of course, he will be joined by armoured forces shortly. But I think we know that one of them is a proper tank battalion. I think this one over here is like an improvised AFV battalion, perhaps. He might be bringing carriers to, like, bomb here, but the thing is he's not going to be able to do that without us being able to strike back at him. And he's got... maybe that's why he wants to have the BBs over here. Maybe he wants to bombard here. Maybe that's his plan. But it's like, is that plan? I mean, the entire through terrain, and he won't have especially good detection on them. Maybe that's his plan, but that's like the weirdest ass, like, backwards plan ever, because then you're like moving towards them where he knows we have torpedo capability, he knows we have zeros. But maybe that's what he's intended to do, maybe that is the plan. Maybe he's going to bring a whole bunch of BBs down here to bombard, but if he wants to do that, okay, but I don't think he's going to do that. He's moving northeast here. I don't know, I think he fears that we might move navally into India. But we're not doing that. We would have done that another time, but no, we're not doing that now. We're going to go and kill China. Because China's nearly... well, China's on its ass right now. There's not much that can be done to save her, really. Making good progress there. We're going to have to bomb that unit so it doesn't move too quickly. We'll shock attack that, so that's something to bear in mind. So do I want to do that, really? No. Not worthwhile, really. But we'll go ahead and we'll leave it here. So thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I shall see you in the future. Goodbye for now.